We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Just avoids the left uppercut. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
A perfect counter shot.
The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Talk about Jacobs in that last round.
I promise you, all three judges here are going to...
There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Those counter punches have to hurt.
There's a counter shot.
Exchange here from both men. They exchange punches.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot.
Good counter punch.
How about that time counter shot?
Incredible work rate.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Jacobs in that last round. Pretty dominant.
And there's the bell for round three.
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. punch caught him clean. That jab doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And down goes the Miracle Man. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Talk about Jacobs. Here's the bell for round 4.
His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They better start respecting each other's punching power.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out.
Well done with that counter shot.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw?
Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Talk about Jacobs in that last round.
Talk about a one... Time for the 5th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good counter punching. Lays the jab, but does not score. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that one. Let's start the sixth. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Tried to score with a jab. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. This fighter has determined that down goes Ben. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here. Down goes Ben! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym.